Welcome to the man cave. I'm going to do something interesting today that I haven't done before. So this will be kind of new. Let's go see what's happening to Deacon. There you go. So, pulled the vet out. I got all this space in the garage now. I want to check the sag on the bike and the suspension and go through and do some adjustments that are around here somewhere. I don't know. Let's go look at a computer. Static sag, we're looking for 18 millimeters, and then I'm going to sit on it, and then we'll get the rider sag. So let's go see how we can do that. So my plan is, I've got this steel ruler. It's got metric dimensions and inches on it, and I'll lock it into the frame here. And it doesn't really matter where you're doing it. You just want to clamp it. So let me see if I have a little clamp that I think would work really good. I can figure out. I'm using the Coleman camera, by the way, right now. Let's see if I can make this thing work. There you go. Alright, so that's got that locked. And then we're going to find a place on the frame. So when we get ready to do the measurement, I'll just put this right here and then we'll measure that. Okay, so the first thing we're supposed to do is put this on a stand. Let's do that. Suspension component. Okay, I'm clear of that. Let's keep going, get it off the ground. Okay. Wheel is clear. Let's take a measurement. I'll write down a number here. So right now I'm sitting at 70.9, 70.8 millimeters. Oh, centimeters. That'd be 708 millimeters. Alright, so now it says we put it back on its wheel for the static sag. So hold it upright. That'll be B, so off the stand. It's going to be 18 millimeters. Now, because I'm carrying extra load, I did go so far as to move this the ring down 2 notches. I'll show you how we did that. We may have screwed up, I don't know. But let me go through that. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Let me do that. Okay, so we're done with the rack, this guy. Okay, so now I'm kind of holding this up by myself. Let's see what happened now. All right, now so now we're at 68.8 868.6 millimeters. Okay, I just moved it up and down a little bit. Just free it up. Let's do another test. 67.6. Oh. Check and see with the rider sag what that thing ends up being. I recruited my friend. Alright, so you see right here, I've got this ruler attached to the axle, and with this resting up across here, I want you to tell me what that number is going to be with this flush up against the bottom of the can.
Okay, so you're doing your sag.
Right.
Perfect.
So,
I know this one.
Okay.
So you have this one set.
So this is going to slide up when I sit on it.
Right. So you've taken this first reading? Taken the first reading, obviously.
That's right.
Okay.
Alright, so I need to, supposed to have 7 more pounds, and this isn't all weighted, but let me get on here first.
Okay.
And then get Deacon on board. Why don't you move that up a little bit, that camera, aim it up higher. Just push, it's recording right now. Well, you see that there's a little notch.
Yeah, I can see you.
Alright, okay, good. Alright. Come here, Deacon. Deacon. Okay, go ahead and
Don't roll forward too much more.
No, do the sag.
Do it now without Deacon?
No, with Deacon on. Come here, Deacon. Deacon, where are you? Up.
And you want it in centimeters?
Okay, hold on. I'm supposed to bounce up and down a couple times.
In centimeters?
Yeah, 60 or whatever it's going to be.
I'm going to say 60.5 centimeters.
Alright, 60 and a half.
Pretty dead on 60.5. If we're looking at it at the same angle.
Alright.
I'm going to jet.
Alright, thank you. Okay, 60.5 centimeters. And 18 millimeters on the wheel. And 75 millimeters with me sitting on it. Alright, so we had 70.8 and then 67.6. This is the static with just on the weight. That's to 3.2 centimeters, which is 32 centimeters, or 32 millimeters. And then if you subtract the, then I put on the 70.8 minus the 60.5, and this is, get rid of this, and we're 708. That's basically 103 millimeters. So it sank down farther than it needed to be. And we were shooting for 70 to 80 millimeters. So I don't want to be changing my spring rate as it is. It needs to be tightened up a little bit more, even stiffer, even though the static sag is less. This is 32 millimeters or is more, and that should be 18, and this one should be 70 to 80, and it's 103. Alright then. So, and that's after doing 2 turns on this nut here down to compress the spring more. Okay, turn adjusting screw clockwise all the way using a socket wrench. Turn counterclockwise by the number of turns corresponding to the shock absorber type. So we're going to go 1 turn counterclockwise after it's tightened up all the way. Okay, there's my reference. We're going to go 1, 2. All right, so that part's done. Let's go to the next one. That was the high speed adjustment. Now we're going to the low speed adjustment. Turn adjusting screw in the middle. That's that little screw in the middle. 1 clockwise screwdriver. And then turn it counterclockwise to 10 clicks. See, it's got little flats on it, so I can kind of count it. Okay. So there's a okay, there it won't go any further. So we're going to go 10 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next step. Adjusting the rebound damping of the shock absorber. Full payload again is 10 clicks. Turn adjusting screw 1, now that's underneath on the bottom, to clockwise, then turn back 10 clicks, just like we did. So for that we go to the other side. And that's right down under there. See that? So go all the way clockwise. Not much room there, is there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's as far as it goes. So it definitely was set up for comfort. So it can't go any farther. Now we'll back it off by clicks. Oops. Alright, I'm going to count that as just being the end. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's go see if there's something else we got to do. So we're definitely not comfort anymore. We're full payload. And there's the rear sag. And then the riding sag and everything else in now is where you have to take the shock absorber out. So as far as that is concerned, I've kind of done what we needed to do. Just let me talk to you about one thing, how I adjusted the spring, because if you look in the manual, you have to take the spring off to do it. But what we did, took a buddy, is I just took a tire iron like this, and I put a piece of rubber in between the frame member, and I stuck it up in here like this. See all that black marks there? Like that? and then I lifted up on the lever to compress the spring so that we reduce the tension so that we could tighten that nuts down for 2 turns, and then whacked it a bunch of times with the tip of a screwdriver. So you need a friend to do that. It's kind of awkward, and it was easier by taking off this part, the chain guide. So you'll have to take that off. So we basically, from the OEM stock, we reduced it 2 turns, whatever the bike came set up at. And as we have just measured it, we know that the sag is actually more than it would have been otherwise. So I think if you're going to be fully loaded up and you weigh, KTMs are always set up to do a 185 pound rider, and since I weigh 210, my dog Deacon weighs 50 pounds. Now we're up to 260 pounds. So if you're a heavy dude, what's going to have to happen is you probably need to go to WP, who makes these things, and order the heavy duty spring. So that's going to be a little bit bigger job than I plan on tackling right now. So other than that, I guess we'll sign off and go on to the next thing. Thank you.